Late in summer, Shevik was posted to an emergency farm draft to Red Springs Community in South Rising. On the promise of some rain that had fallen in the equatorial storm season, they were trying to get a crop of grain holum planted and reaped before the drought returned. He had been expecting an emergency posting, since his construction job was finished, and he had listed himself as available in the general labor pool. All summer, he had done nothing but teach his courses, read on, go out on whatever volunteer calls came up in their block and in the city, and come home to Takver and the baby. Takver had gone back to her laboratory, mornings only, after 5 decades. As a nursing mother, she was entitled to both protein and carbohydrate supplements at meals, and she always availed herself of both. Their friends could not share extra food with her anymore. There was no extra food. She was thin, but flourishing, and the baby was small, but solid. Shevik got a great deal of pleasure from the baby. Having sole charge of her in the mornings, they left her in the nursery only while he taught or did volunteer work. He felt that sense of being necessary, which is the burden and reward of parenthood. An alert, responsive baby, she gave Shevik the perfect audience for his suppressed verbal fantasies, what Takver called his crazy streak. He would sit the baby on his knees and address wild cosmological lectures to her, explaining how time was actually space turned inside out, the chronon being thus the averted viscera of the quantum, and distance one of the accidental properties of light. He gave extravagant and ever-changing nicknames to the baby and recited ridiculous mnemonics at her. Time is a manacle. Time is tyrannical. Super-mechanical. Super-organical. Pop. And at the pop, the baby arose a short distance into the air, squeaking and waving her fat fists. Both received great satisfaction from these exercises. When he received his posting, it was a wrench. He had hoped for something close to Abinai, not clear around in South Rising. But along with the unpleasant necessity of leaving Takver and the baby for 60 days, came the steady assurance of coming back to them. So long as he had that, he had no complaints.